Welcome back, students. In this class we continue the chapter real number, chapter 8, exercise 8.4. So what is the question? We'll find out. First question is, without actually performing the long division, state whether the following rational numbers will have a terminating decimal expansion or non-terminating repeating decimal expansion. So we can write this one as in the short form as, that is, terminating means TDE, non-terminating means N non-terminating repeating decimal expansion, non-terminating repeating decimal expansion, and TD terminating decimal expansion. So this is the short form for two types. We have to find out which type this belongs. So the first number given is, or the problem given is 13 by 3125. So I first what I did is factorize this number. So this we get, after factorization, this becomes we'll write the factors of the denominator (3125) or this one we have to write, that is 5 into 5 into 5 into 5, that is 5 to the power of 5. So next step, which is of the form, that is, this should be in the form, that is 2 to the power of 0 into 5 to the power of 5. So that is 13 by 3125 has a, that is, terminating decimal expansion. I have written in the short form. So terminating decimal expansion, which is in the form, that is Q is equal to 2 to the power of n into 2 to the power of m. So next what we have to do, this one, so I'll write here, this is just to our reference, so I'll write here. So 13, take the number 13 into, that is we have to multiply here, this will be in 2 to the power some number into 5 to the power of some number. So we got 2 to the power of, so we are getting 5 to the power of 5, therefore we have to take here 5 and 5. So next we have to multiply, what is 2 to the power of 5, that is 2 into 2 4, 4 into 2 8, 8 into 2 is equal to 16, therefore 16 into 2 will become 32. So 32 we are getting 1 2 3 4 5, 2 to the power of 5. So 13 into this 32 by, so we have to take this power as common, just write 2 into 5 to the power of 5. Finally multiply 13 into 32 by 10. 2 into 5 is 10, 10 to the power of 5. So what is 13 into 32? 2 3s are 6, 2 1s are 2, 3 3s are 9, 3 1s are 3, 6 11 1 4. So 416 we are getting. Finally 416 by 10 to the power of 5. So divide this and keep the answer, but the final answer is TDE. This is the solution for the first question. So first take this number, factorize, we will get 2 to the power 5 to the power of 5. So the factors of the denominator 3125 are 5 into 5 followed by 5, which is in the form that is 2 to the power of 0 into 5 to the power of 5. So 13 by 3125 as is a terminating decimal expansion. So because this is q is equal to 2 to the power of n into 5 to the power of n form. So take the number 13 into, what is the power of 5 here? We are getting 5 to the power of 5. Here this is in the form 2 into 5. Both will have the power. So we have to take the same power. Since we got 5 to the power of 5, take this here also same power into, again here 2 we have to write 2, because if cancel it remains same. So next is, after this, take this number, the 2 to the power of 5 is 32, 13 into 32, then we get 2 into 5 is 10, 10 to the power of 5, multiply this, divide this and keep the answer, or it's okay. So by this we get the answer as TDE, that is terminating decimal expansion. So these are the steps to follow to solve this question. We'll take the second one. Second one is 17 by 8. I will not write the steps here directly, I will just solve here. So take 8, factorize 2, 4s, 2, 2s, then 2 1s. So here we are getting, that is 2 cube. So we'll write 17 by 2 cube. So 2 cube means we have to write in this form, that is q is equal to 2 to the power of n into 5 to the power of m form. So next step here, what we have to do, 17 into, here 2 cube is there, into we have to write 5 cube, then 5 cube. Which number we include, we have to write in both the numerator and the denominator. So this, now this one is in the form that is TDE, that is terminating decimal expansion. Next we can write this one as 17 into, what is 5 cube? 5 cube is 125 by 2 into 5 10, 10 cube. So therefore 17 into 125 will get 2125 divided by 1000. So we'll get answer as 2.125. So this is in the form TDE, terminating decimal expansion. So this is the second one. We move on to the third problem. So third problem is 64 by 455. So we'll just factorize and see this one. 4 5 5 5 91s, then 9s, then this is 13s, 13 1s. So here the numbers are different, only 5 we are getting. This is 9 and 3. So we get this one as 64 5 into 7 into 13. So this is in the form of, we gave the expansion as, that is this is in the form of non-terminating repeating decimal expansion. So because this is in the this is not in the form, q is equal to 2 to the power of n into 5 to the power of m. This is not in the form. So q is equal to 2 to the power of n into 5 to the power of m. NT, non-terminating repeating decimal expansion. So this is the solution for the third problem. We'll move on to the fourth one. The fourth problem is given in this form, 15 by 1600. So we will take this one. factorize 2 800 2 400 2 200 200 250 then 225 then 5 then 5 ones. This is the factorizing this. Next step is, so we'll write 5 by, this is 6, 2 to the power of 6 into 5 to the power of 2. Now we have to write this one. How much we are getting here? That is 15 into 5 to the power of, here 2 to the power of 6 is there. We have to make this one also 6. Therefore 2 to the power of 6 into 5 to the power of 2 into 5 to the power of 4. 2 plus 4 is 6 into, we have to write 5 to the power of 4 here, because we added 4. These two should be common here. So this is 2 to the power of 5, then this one is 5 square or 5 to the power of 2. So this we have to add on both the side, because square is also there. We have to make it 6 since 2 power 6 is there. So finally we have to write 15 into 5 power 4, 2 into 6 to power of 6 is equal to 15 into 6 to 5. 5 to the power of 4 is 6 to 5 by 2 power 10, that is, sorry, 2 into 5, 10, 10 power 6 we are getting. Finally we get 9375, then followed by 3 6 zeros, which is equal to 0.009375. So this is in the form, that is 2 power n into 5 power m. So this is, finally we can write as TDE, that is terminating decimal expansion. So we move on to the fifth problem. Fifth problem is 29 by 343. We can just write this one as, factorize this, 343, 7 into 343, sorry, 49 into 7 is 343, then 7 into 7 is 49, then 7 ones. Since we are getting only 7 here, that is 29 by 7 cube, which is not in the form of, that is cube is equal to 2 to the power of n into, not in the form, that is 5 to the power of m. So this can be written as non-terminating repeating decimal expansion. So this is the fifth problem. We move on to the sixth one. Sixth one is 23 by 2, that is 2 cube and 5 square. So this can be written as 23 into 5 to the power of 1, where this one is 2 to the power of 3 into 2 to the power of 5 to the power of 2 into 5 to the power of 1. We have to include in both the cases. Now here we can write it as 23 into 5 by 2 into 5. This one, 2 plus 1 will become 3. 2 into 5 to the power 3. Therefore we will get 115 by, this will become 10 cube. This is 115 by 100. Finally we get 0.115, which is in the form of TDE, that is terminating decimal expansion. So Q is equal to, in the form, that is 2 to the power of n into 5 to the power of m. So this is the solution for the fifth one. We move on to the sixth problem. Sixth problem they have given, that is 29 by 29 by 2 square, 5 square and 7. So by this, seeing this question only, this is not in the form of, that is we can write directly write as n t or d. So here we contains 2 5 7 5. So this is not in the form, that is q is equal to 2 power n into 5 power m. So this is the solution for seventh problem. We move on to the eighth. So eighth problem we have, that is 6 by 15. So we'll factorize this one, that is 5 ones are 5 threes are, then 3 ones are 3. So we get here, so 5 into 3 combination. So this 6 can be written as 2 into 3 by 5 into 3. 2 into 3, 5 into 3. So now 3 get cancels. Now we get 2 by 5. What we have to include now? 2 by 5. So take 2 by 5 and multiply by 2. So this is in the form we got, that is 2 power n 5 power m form. So now finally we can multiply this. We have 4 by 10. So 4 by 10 we get 0.4. So this is in the form TDE, that is terminating decimal expansion. So this is the eighth problem. We move on to the ninth one. Ninth we have 35 by 50. So we'll take the number 50, we'll factorize it. 2 ones are, 2 25s are, then 5 5s are 25, then 5 1. So we can write this one 35 by 2 into, here we have 2 and 5 into 5. 5 into 5 we have, or 5 square. So what we have to do? 35 by 2 into 5 square. So now we have to make 2 as one more 2, add here and add here. So we get, so 2 added. Therefore 35 into 2 into 5, add these 2 to 2 square. The whole square we get 35 by, then we get 5 into 2, 10 square. Therefore 35 into 2 is 70. 70 by 100 is equal to 7 by 10. We get 0.70, which is in the form TDE, terminating decimal expansion. So last problem in this exercise is 77 by 210. So here we have 2, we'll factorize this. 2 ones are 205, then 2 into 51, then we are getting 51 here. So this is also is not in the form, therefore we can write it as non-terminating repeating decimal expansion. So this is not in the form, that is not in the general form, that is q is equal to 2 power n into 5 power n. So this is the solution for all the 10 problem of exercise 8.4. If you have any doubt, comment me, subscribe my channel, share, like all the videos, subscribe my channel. Thank you.